We're in HEB right now, and I just threw up practically all over some employees, and I had to have this guy on my side watching and supporting. So yeah, guys, the nausea's real. Like, I'm not faking this. I just threw up nothing because I'm not able to eat because I'm so nauseous. My best friend's like, you need to eat, you have a baby. I'm like, the baby doesn't want me to eat. Matching. She's like, oh my God, you threw up in the store for real? I was like, Nick's an eyewitness. Are we waiting in one of these aisles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can go to the
Haven't
car.
thrown
You
up
can
again.
take your bag to the car.
Had to get in the passenger seat. I drove the car up a little bit so Nick can get here faster. But yeah, I just threw up in HEB. I've been nauseous for 3 days straight. Barely even able to work because I don't feel good. Nick and I were walking towards the eggs and dairy. We stopped to quickly grab some plates, forks, and spoons because that was adjacent to the eggs. And I was already nauseous. I was nauseous this morning. I was nauseous last night. I was nauseous the day before. I was nauseous when we got in the car, and I told him, I was like, I don't feel good. And he's like, well, you could stay home and send me a list. And I'm like, well, it's not about a list. It's about me being pregnant, needing to sniff out what the baby wants. Like, I have to be near it. I have to touch it to know that the baby wants it, as dumb as that sounds, but it's the facts. So I was just walking, and then I quickly started feeling like worse than the nausea. I started feeling like a reflux. So I just walked over to the yogurt, which is adjacent to the milk, and I grabbed the yogurt off the wall, and I tried to eat it just so I could put something in my stomach for sustenance. And as soon as I started walking back over to Nick, I threw up. I grabbed the yogurt, took a bite, started walking over to Nick, and I threw up. And I still feel like I'm gonna throw up. My eyes are still watering, my stomach's still tight. Taking deep breaths. Nick's inside. I got some ginger snaps because ginger is supposedly supposed to help stomach aches. I have like some Werthers, I think they're called. There's like caramel Werthers to suck on because like hard candy or gum is good for nausea. I haven't been able to eat a solid meal in a couple of days, and it's getting bad. Last solid meal I ate was like that Chinese food I had the other day, but the baby stopped wanting that. So, and I'm always hot. I always feel like I'm about to burn up through my skin. I wish I was feeling a little bit better, but I'm not. I mean, I threw up and I felt better for like a good 15-20 minutes, but I'm still nauseous. Like, it's like just right back where it was, and the sooner I get in bed, the better. I have a trash can set up by my bed at the house, and of course I'm not able to use that trash can for 3 days, but I threw up at HEB. And I told Nick as soon as we walked into HEB, I was like, oh, these smells, it's too many smells. Like, it's a lot of smells. And I know, like, there were some good smells, some bad smells, but like all of it was just too much. And I had told him as soon as we walked in, I was, yeah, I'm like, all these smells are triggering me. And so he's like, well, do you want to go wait in the car? And I'm like, no, I have to see what I need to eat. Like, even if I throw up, at least I'll be in here and be able to choose what I need to eat. So I got some chicken. I should have grabbed chicken noodle soup, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. Grab some chicken, grab some, gosh, I'm hot. The AC's on, it's just low, but I'm hot, and I've been hot. Like, it's hard to think because I'm so hot, but it is what it is. I look a little crazy. I just woke up out of bed and went to the store. And the lady walked up to me after I threw up, and she's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I see Nick. So the lady walked up to me, she's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm okay, I'm pregnant, I'm sorry, I threw up all over. She's like, no, don't worry about it. And so she's putting paper towels on the floor, and I'm like, here, please let me help you. She's like, no, if you bend over or try to help me, you're gonna get more sick.
HEB Barford. HEB Barford.
You should have said HE Barford. You lost out.
Yeah, well, still.
Right before we walked in the house, I had to spit. And I knew I was gonna throw up. I was like, oh God, here it comes again. So I walked into the room and I quickly grabbed this trash can. And I was like, don't leave my side, and I threw up in it. Sorry, whoever doesn't like seeing throw up, but yeah. That's what it looked like at HEB, and then here we go, it's 2 times. So that's twice in an hour that I've thrown up. That's not good, because I haven't eaten at all. I haven't eaten today, I barely ate last night. All I had was chicken noodle soup last night, and a couple of chips, and some pickles. So if I don't eat today, I'm screwed. Like, this literal baby it's a parasite at this point, because I can't do anything. I have to be in bed all day, I can't work. Like, thankfully, I have no YouTube video custom requests. I need to film a YouTube video today or go live. It's just tough. I just threw up so bad, and I threw up at HEB, and if I throw up one more time, I'm gonna cry. Like, throwing up literally just makes me cry. I gotta see if Nick needs help with these groceries, because he's got the ginger snaps, and the ginger snaps are supposed to help my nausea. And I just ordered some anti-nausea medication that I used when I was pregnant with Jasmine. I'm remembering now, I used anti-nausea medication with Jasmine. It was like those yellow candies and orange candies, and I found them on Amazon, so I reordered them.
Oh,
it's like $6.
In
Yes, you remember? Yes.
Yeah, I got them for you.
I went outside to help Nick, and he said he doesn't want my help because he doesn't want me to force it. Gotta pee. He said he doesn't want me to force it or throw up again or anything, and I get it. But I mean, I just threw up. The odds of me throwing up again, like, super slim. But I should probably just lay down and chill. I'm peeing every hour on the hour. Like, I even have to wake up in my sleep and pee. And I don't remember it being this bad when I was pregnant with Jazz. Anyways, Jasmine's asleep in her room right now. She passed out, so hey, hopefully I won't have to deal with her shenanigans for a couple hours and I can truly rest. And if she needs anything, hopefully Nick got her. But as of right now, I am just peeing. I just wish I wasn't feeling so crappy. Like, why does creating life feel so crappy? Why don't more uterus, holders talk about this? Why don't you be like, yeah, it actually sucks a lot to bring life into this world, so just adopt. Like, you know how many problems we would just evaporate if we just adopted more? And I'm thinking this is gonna be the last one I make myself, and I'm gonna adopt the rest because I want a big family, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Like, might as well just adopt a 10-year-old and skip all the BS. I'm just talking at this point, but yeah, guys. I got some fruit, something to snack on so I don't throw up, and these ginger snaps. But the ginger snaps aren't as good as I thought they were gonna be, so it's like hard to down them. But ginger's supposed to help with nausea. I still got my trash can for throwing up. I'm bedridden right now. I'm so nauseous I don't want to do anything, and I shouldn't be doing anything to push it. And I can feel my stomach getting more hungry than nauseous, but like every time I try to eat, I just get more nauseous. So just trying to tough it out. It's hard. Like, literally, I don't have anything to subside this, and I am suffering. I wish I could be there for you, Pickles, but I need to be there for myself and this baby, boy or girl. I feel like it's a boy because Jasmine wasn't this bad. Or maybe she was, but I had medication at the time. I really don't know. I'm watching a movie called The Wrong Roommate. It has some actors and actresses I've seen before in another movie, so I'm excited. I'm ready for it. And Nick was making a salmon burger, like a fish burger, and I could smell it from across the house, and it's making me sick. And I told him, I was like, you can't eat that in here. So he's eating and with Jasmine. Oh, we're back. Hello, Pickles. Nick's being mean to me right now. Just want to put that on the vlog record. I just threw up for the 3rd time today, and I told him, hey, let's play a video game so I can be distracted. And he cursed me out and told me he was going to throw my own throw up on me. So, yeah, smile it up.
Nah,
you're exposed.
You snatched my phone. You snatched my phone first.
So? So your pregnant wife snatches your phone, so you threaten to throw up on her?
Yeah, but you have an attitude because you're pregnant, because you were begging me to knock you up. You were like literally on all fours, begging me, feeding me every single day, wanting me to knock you up. And then the second I knock you up, you get an attitude because of the symptoms of me knocking you up. It's quite rich, actually.
You know what else is rich? This isn't party animals. Stop throwing stuff at me. Y'all see how he's throwing stuff at his pregnant wife? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm pregnant with 3 million kids in my nutsack, so.
Cut the cameras.